Yeah, I know Dolph. I knew Dolph personally. Yes, sir. We did business years ago before he actually blew up. He was rapping at the time, but he hadn't blown up yet. Just being in the streets, selling petty marijuana back and forth. So, yeah, I knew Dolph personally. He was a good dude.
Okay, and you also had a relationship with Daddy O, who's the owner of Paper Route Records.
Correct.
Shout out Daddy O, man.
Shout out to Big Homie. The same. I met Daddy O from... I got a brother named Ziploc from South Memphis.
Ziploc, I don't trust him.
And we used to just sell petty marijuana.
Can't trust nobody named Ziploc. YouTube. Oh, man, what poppin', man? So, welcome back to the channel, man. I ain't gonna cap with y'all, bro. We got about 2 more days in this room right here, bro. And we gonna be in another reaction room. You feel me? Still at the same spot, though. Just in another room. You dig? But, hey, man, we back, bro. We back with another banger, man. We back with another reaction, man. I go by Done. If you new, y'all go ahead and rock out with me, man. So much stuff. Let me take this gum out. Y'all hate that gum. So much stuff been going on, Mark. Like, I've been having so much to basically react to, man. Y'all just keep sending me stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't complaining, though. Because to whom much is given, much is required, man. Remember that. But we got to tap into this DJ VLAD, Hernandez Govain interview, bro. And, he talked about a lot, bro. You feel me? He talked about a lot. A lot stood out to me. But this part 1, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And if you don't know who Hernandez Govain is, Hernandez Govain is basically the middleman who connected Straight Drop and that big rat Hernandez. He connected them to Juke. Juke dropped the bag. Govain collected. The shooters only got $800 and promised a rap career. Straight up. And I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, hold up, Dunn, it was alleged. They don't know if Govain did it or not. Come on, man. Juke, big Juke. Why would Juke be around some peon ass guys like these, bro? Come on. Only Hernandez, and I know he free, and I ain't saying Hernandez is a peon, but I'm just saying Big Juke, Yo Gotti's brother, second in command at CMG. Why would he even be around a rat like Cornelius Smith, bro? If he wasn't introduced to him. Straight up. But he was found not guilty, man. But me personally, my opinion, I still believe he did it, bro. Y'all see how I'm rocking and rolling. Colorado gonna whoop Georgia Tech Friday, no cap. Bet some money if you think I'm lying. Anyway, let's get into this VLAD interview, man. Y'all know how VLAD do it, man. VLAD selfish as hell. He don't want us to react to his content. He don't want us to get no cheddar off of him, bro. So we can't play a VLAD TV. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how other people do it. Maybe they just don't care. You feel me? You know what I mean? But anyway, VLAD. Court your voice ass. Shout out to VLAD, but I be mad as hell because I can't do it how I want to do it. But at least he let us do it like this. Anyway, let's get into it.
Murder for the killing of young Dolph. Today he joins us to do his first interview after the case. Hernandez, welcome to VLAD TV.
Appreciate you, VLAD, for having me.
Well, me and you have actually been talking for a while.
Correct.
And we were supposed to do this interview a while back, but then things kind of went haywire, so
yeah.
Here we are today. So, I want to start at the very beginning. Born and raised in Memphis?
Correct.
Now, you got into a lot of trouble over the course of your life. Yeah. So, over 26 years, you were in and out of jail for various crimes like aggravated assault, drug possession, and so forth.
Yes.
Why are you getting in trouble so much?
Hey, nothing against nothing, but why is this black man named Hernandez? Like, he must got... I mean, he kind of looked like he got something else in him. We could tell he black. But he don't really come off as a Mexican or Latino. You feel me? He looked like he may be Japanese, to be honest. But I just always wanted that. Y'all can drop it in the comment section if you don't mind. Let me know. You feel me?
Well, I'm sure you know I grew up in an environment called Orange Mound. Home of 8-Ball and MJG. So, it's a pretty rough environment to say it in a nice way. So, growing up, that was all around me. It was all I seen.
What was the longest bid that you did?
5.
For what?
Gun possession and
5 ain't bad for a career criminal now. Them boys in the rap be doing 10, 15, 20 at 15 years old. So being from Memphis 10, you know what I mean? 5 ain't bad now to be a career criminal now. We got it. 5 ain't bad. Now, they say Govain, you know what I'm saying, work hand in hand with the law. We ain't got no paperwork, though. But that's just what they be saying in the streets of Memphis and the YouTube street. But 5 ain't bad to be a career criminal, like straight up.
Books.
Okay, so leading up to the incident, you and Big Joke had a relationship.
Yes. He was an associate of mine, yes, sir.
Okay.
You were how old when you met him?
Met Jook when I was around between 22 and 25 years of age.
22, y'all wasn't.
Okay.
I thought
You
y'all
guys
grew up
gambled
together.
together.
Yeah, that's how we met, gambling.
Okay, and you guys are like almost cousins?
Yeah, his mom married someone years ago. Well, we were in a relationship with someone years ago that I'm very close to. And I'll just say that.
That don't
And
make
so,
y'all
you know,
related, though.
We used to, that's how we became close associates back in the day, got comfortable with each other.
So his mom, hold up, bro. This man is just a liar. You feel me? This how I know he had something to do with Dolph dying. The folk just couldn't prove it. This man say he met Juke at 22, right? How old is he? Okay, I can't call. Sorry, how old? He looked like he ever built about 50. So he met Juke at least 30 years ago. Okay, he might not be lying about that. Okay, that's how they got close. Juke mama, you know what I'm saying? She was doing her 1-2 with Govain uncle probably, or his daddy, somebody, and him and Juke probably just started rocking and rolling. Okay, yeah, okay, my bad. Okay, I ain't gonna stop it no more. I promise you. Okay.
The gambling and things like that.
Okay, and Big Joke is the brother of Yo Gotti.
Yes, sir.
Now, what's your relationship with Yo Gotti?
I don't have a relationship with him. I never met him, never did any business with him.
All right, now I don't believe that. You were close to Juke. You were close to their stepdaddy. But you ain't never met Gotti? What Gotti got against you, bro? Yeah, like no cap. Am I tripping, bro? This man lying like hell.
Whatsoever.
I see what he doing,
That's
though.
why it was strange to me, all the comments and hoorah on social media accusing me of doing things that was absolutely not true because I never had any dealings with Yo Gotti whatsoever, period.
Now, what about young Dolph?
Yeah, I knew Dolph personally, yes, sir. We did business years ago before he actually blew up. He was rapping at the time, but he hadn't blown up yet. Just being in the streets, selling petty marijuana back and forth. So, yeah, I knew Dolph personally. He was a good dude.
Okay, and you also had a relationship with Daddy O, who's the owner of Paper Out Records.
Correct.
Shout out
What's
Daddy
that
O,
relationship
man.
about?
Shout out to Big Homie.
The same. I met Daddy O from, I got a brother named Ziploc from South Memphis.
Ziploc, I don't trust him.
And we used to just sell petty marijuana.
Can't trust nobody named
Years ago,
Ziploc.
In and out of hotel rooms when we were younger, just doing our thing, just trying to hustle.
Now, you and Dolph, did you ever have a falling out, or did you have a good relationship overall?
Never had a falling out with Dolph. We did a couple transactions years and years ago. We never had a reason to fall out. I'm not a rapper, Dolph was just this when he had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And at the beginning of his music career. And so, anytime we met up and did business, it was all good. Never had an issue.
Well, at one point, young Dolph and Yo Gotti started getting into it. Do you know the reason why the friction actually started? Because you hear like 20 different stories.
Well, from what I understand, I know Gotti tried to sign him years ago. And, for whatever reason, Dolph decided not to. I think Dolph was close friends with Gucci Mane at the time. Gucci and Gotti relationship kind of deteriorated over the years. And I think that this all played a factor or whatever the case may be.
I ain't never thought about that.
Deciding not to sign and giving his reasons for not wanting to sign the CMG. The story about it being about a girl or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I heard that also.
Yeah, that's absolutely not true. It was just
How you know that, though?
a potential business deal gone bad from what I understand.
Well, you have rap beefs where people do diss records against each other, but in this case, it escalated into actual violence. Dolph got shot up in LA at one point, and then he was in a bulletproof car. They got shot up, down south at a later point. So there was just a lot of chaos that was happening during that time. From your point of view, like, you don't know Gotti, but you're friends with Jook, and you also know Dolph. What did you think about
He know
things
Gotti
escalating in Memphis and all over the South?
Well, actually, when you sit back and you analyze everything, and just giving my honest opinion on it, and I mean,
that's all we ask for, bro.
Numerous of other people have said what I'm about to say. I don't think you can go find one song where you hear Yo Gotti dissing.
Oh,
Dolph.
yeah, he rocking with Gotti. He rocking with CMG for sure, bro.
More so.
He
Dolph,
rocking with
every
CMG.
time,
Yeah,
every
for
other
sure.
song he dropped, he was mentioning Gotti and Juke, and sometimes his family. And so I think they kind of lit the fire to it, escalated it, or whatever the case may be. I do know of a situation, not the name drop, but we got a very well-known, respected NBA player from our city that wanted to see the beef end. He reached out to a well-respected club promoter in Memphis, Tennessee, and asked him to reach out to both parties and try to dead the beef. Well, he reached out to Gotti, and Gotti was all for it. He was open.
But him and Juke were close as hell, bro. Juke told him all this. For him not to know Gotti, but Juke told him all Gotti business.
To having a conversation with Dolph, possibly meeting up to put an end to it. When this particular club promoter reached out to Dolph, Dolph said, fuck no. Hung up the phone in his face and blocked him. He didn't want no parts of squashing it, and I'm just being honest.
But, man, you got to understand something, bro. I see where Govain going. First of all, we just going to go and put it in the air. Govain is team Yo Gotti. He CMG for sure. You know what I'm saying? He might just be team Juke, bro. Whoever team Juke going to be team Gotti, CMG. You feel me? But you got to understand, like, and this is how I feel. I feel like the beef had got too far to be squashed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Multiple attempts had been taken on Young Dolph's life by multiple CMG members. You feel me? I think the very first time they may have been in Charlotte, North Carolina. And Yo Gotti, Keon, Yo Gotti assistant. Y'all remember Keon, don't you? They call him 5. He probably finna get out in a minute too. Keon opened fire on Yo Gotti's Sprinter, bro. You feel me? Then he saw Gotti in a hotel lobby and opened fire on Gotti. Him and one of Gotti little minions, bro. And they took the Charlotte police on a high-speed chase in Ferraris. You feel me? Y'all don't recall that? Yeah, facts. So that was like an attempt on Young Dolph's life. Then y'all do know, bro, Black Youngster them, even though Dolph didn't want to press no charges, they didn't really have no proof other than Black Youngster rented the car. He rented the truck that they jumped up out of. Black Youngster them, you feel me? They jumped up out of a SUV, mob style, jumping out of sunroofs and both sides, passenger driver, and and that's when Dolph was in the bulletproof truck. That's another time. Then they was in LA. Dolph got shot in his ass. Y'all remember that? Like Forrest Gump. So we know his little lank ass was running. But Gotti came out the hotel. That time, Gotti's hype man shot Dolph. Dolph didn't press no charges though. So, multiple attempts had been basically taken on Young Dolph's life, bro. On Yo Gotti's behalf. You feel me? And I honestly don't think when they finally got Dolph, it was different, bro. Like, you ain't gonna tell me, bro, Juke put the hit on Dolph and then run it through Gotti, bro. You ain't gonna tell me that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's just like Dirk knew what was finna happen to Lil Pop. I don't care what he say, he knew, bro. He the boss man, bro. He the head, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So, Juke told Gotti exactly what he was planning to do and who was gonna do it. Gotti probably said, just make sure nothing comes back to me, bro. That's all I ask. You feel me? And everything almost came back to his ass. You feel what I'm saying? And me personally, I believe Gotti killed Juke. Y'all don't even want to get into that theory right there, but that's just what I believe, bro. But, man, Govain just put Young Dolph's whole murder on him, bro. Even though I ain't gonna cap, bro, I feel like Dolph wasn't ready to play the street games, and Gotti was, bro. I feel like Dolph was a good person. Dolph had a good heart, and Yo Gotti was a gangster. That's just how I feel. Yo Gotti was all about respect. You gotta understand, Yo Gotti come from the Mills family and the Govan family. You dig what I'm saying? Look them up in Memphis, Tennessee, especially North Memphis, bro. They that. They been that. Juke was a real gangster, bro. You feel me? Juke had been a gangster since he can even open up his mouth. Juke first words probably was gangster. You dig? So yeah, man, I do underdig that, bro. But I still feel like it didn't have to go the way it went, bro, because it kind of seemed like Dolph wasn't shooting no shots at Gotti, but Gotti was trying to take his life every chance he got, bro. And Gotti really dodged this. And I feel like Gotti had to murder Juke, bro. I feel like he killed his brother. That's just what I feel. But Govain team Gotti for sure. Team Gotti, man. He team Yo Gotti, but I just can't believe he just blamed Dolph murder on him, bro. That's crazy as hell. He guilty as hell, bro. Memphis justice system, bro, they failed Dolph. Straight up. But anyway, Martin, know how y'all feel about it in the comment section down below, man. Don't forget to like that video. Don't forget to sub it up. After you sub it up, make sure you ring that bell. After y'all ring that bell, though, make sure y'all hit all, man, because I don't need y'all to be missing these banger for you. Feel me? I go by done. I love y'all, man. Tap in with the kid. You feel me? I'm going to catch y'all in that VLAD. Get it. Gang. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap too. I say my trap doing numbers, I just bust another jewel, got a player around the corner, hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer, got a quarter pound on me, hey. The trap doing numbers.